Hotties, welcome back to my channel. Yours sincerely, the Groot, and here we talk travel and beauty honestly and truthfully. And today we have yet another advent calendar and I came in prepared. Just let me show you why. We have a special guest here today, and it is Niche Beauty. Unlike so many other advent calendars that we open up here, this one is a German one, not British. So let's open it up together and see what kind of Christmas miracles it has inside. I do love the style of the advent calendar itself. It's absolutely beautiful, very minimalistic. And to be honest, I ordered it so long ago that I have zero clue what kind of surprises it has to offer, which only makes it a lot more exciting to open. And let's start our journey with number one, which is a big one. Their packaging is not as straightforward as all the other advent calendars, so we still need to open it to see what's inside. And number one is a brand I've never tried before. Oh, that is fun. It is the smoothing serum by a brand called Mantle. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. This one is supposed to increase your elasticity with the power of peptide complex, hyaluronic acid, and other ingredients I've never heard of before, such as matrixyl synthesis, argireline, peptide, and matrixyl 3000. Yet all of them have a trademark sign, so there's a very high possibility that it might be the formula created by the brand itself. Sounds serious. Let's see what's inside. Just look how beautiful this packaging is. I really love the design. Let me smell it. It's fragrance-free, which I always appreciate in skincare. I don't really like extra fragrances when it comes to my skincare. I actually don't like extra fragrances in so many other situations. It's just my preference. If you do like it, it's up to you. But in my case, I see it as quite an irritating part of the formula, and I try to stay away from highly fragrant skincare. So we put it back and we're looking for number two. Two is spelled with letters. That's a very interesting touch. I like that. Oh, it's a little bit hard to pull them out though. Number two here is, Oribe is a brand I have a lot of experience with, and to be honest, it never is as straightforward as it might seem at a first glance. Yes, it's highly expensive. Yes, it's absolutely luxurious, and I did love some of their products, like Gold Lust mask is amazing. Oh, I did use Gold Lust conditioner today. It does work, but I feel like if you take into account the price you pay for it, I feel like Gold Lust collection makes sense, even though I do not love their shampoo. Their dark blue hydrating line was not a win for me at all. I cannot wait to finish it up. I will actually discuss this brand in my empties video that is coming soon, but so far, I gotta be honest, not all of it is worth it. But what truly is worth from Oribe, I don't even know the name, you know, I never wondered.
I've partnered with Oribe on a new system.
I really enjoy their texturizer, and their hairspray is quite amazing, but I never ended up repurchasing it ever again because for me, it just wasn't worth the price they were asking for it. And we move on to number three. As much as I love this minimalistic design where you combine both letters and numbers, it does make it so much harder to search for the numbers. And I found it! Yay! I just complained and here I am, solving it immediately. And this is number three. It's a smaller one. I can already see from the top that it's a blush, soft coral from the brand MIILD. This advent calendar is fun. I find so many brands that I've never heard of before, so I'm curious to try. But I do see they got highly inspired by road brands. Doesn't smell like anything. Here is the color. It is indeed highly peachy. You know what it reminds me of? Hold on a sec.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Somehow it makes me think of another stick blush, and this one is by Huda Beauty. Oh no. They're quite different. Huda Beauty is a lot more saturated. Just keep that in mind. But I feel like the color is quite beautiful. And if you're in for a warm tone makeup on a particular day, I feel like that is a really nice choice. Mind you, this advent calendar was whopping 300 euros, so the expectations are high. Yet so far, I wouldn't say that I'm highly impressed with what it has to offer. And yes, we can say Oribe is quite a pricey brand, but this is not even a full-size product. That's a travel size. Maybe it's gonna retrieve itself with number 4. It's a bigger one. Okay, I can recognize You Beauty from a mile away. I already mentioned in one of the videos that I am not highly impressed by You Beauty. It's a very expensive brand, and I tested their resurfacing compound for a whole 2 weeks.
Streamline with one iconic serum that replaces 8 products. In as few as 3 days, skin is visibly brighter, tighter, smoother, and renewed. The award-winning resurfacing compound by You Beauty.
And to be honest, my skin has never looked worse. My husband noticed the difference, I noticed the difference, and I was highly disappointed. Oh, this reminds me of Summer Fridays lip oils. The first thing you see is to use and warnings, see outer box. Okay, there are warnings. Should I be concerned? So how do we use it? We should apply a small amount to lips, spreading evenly as needed for external use only. But where are the warnings? Okay, I see ingredients, I see key ingredients, and those are ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and peptides. Well, that sounds like a good formula. And that's it. No warnings. Remember how I told you that at this point in time, I'm developing my series into how products from advent calendars work, because currently on YouTube, it's all about unpacking, but it's never really about the way that products work. I always wondered why nobody talks about it, and then I thought, hey, maybe I should be the one to make it happen. So at this point in time, I'm researching my monthly analysis of Banana Eye Cream by Ole Henriksen.
My name gets pronounced in the most crazy ways. Ooh la la, ooh, ole. But my name is actually Ole Henriksen, and I'm the founder and creator of the Ole Henriksen skincare brand.
That one is a bit too hard for me, but you know which one I talk about. Then 20% vitamin C by Medicate, Dennis Gross lip treatment, and La Prairie face wash. That one is coming soon. And if you feel like these days beauty content is all about endless unpacking, but there's no real impact, absolutely, most certainly subscribe to stick around, because I have a lot of honest and truthful content coming up every week. I would love to see you as a part of our community. And let's move on to number 5 to see maybe this advent calendar is retrieving itself yet again. That is not a good start for an advent calendar for a price so high. Oh, we forgot to test this one. Oh, maybe I moved on a little bit too quickly, because look how beautiful it looks from the outside, and the applicator is absolutely fabulous. Let's see what the color looks like. Oh, it's quite saturated and the color is beautiful. As I mentioned earlier many times, we're always open to give a brand a second chance, so maybe this is going to be the time for You Beauty to recover itself in our eyes. And in the meantime, we have a product that I truly, honestly enjoy. It's Paulas Choice Exfoliate 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. And in my opinion, this is one of the best salicylic acid toners on the market at this point in time. And when I want to have major exfoliation, I do use it. I have it as a part of my regular skincare routine, and I really enjoy using it. But if you've never used it before, please make sure you start slow. Do not start using it every day, because your skin is gonna peel off. Plus, make sure that at a daytime, not only you apply SPF in the morning, but also you touch it up throughout the day. okay, because combining sun plus active ingredients such as retinol, acids, vitamin C is not a good idea. Please check out on the internet what happens to people who actually got a retinol burn. Trust me, you're not gonna love it, and you really have to be careful. That's not a joke, and I hope number 6 in this advent calendar is not gonna be a joke either. I think it's a cream. Malin and Goetz is a brand that I only tried in a hotel once. I only really okay, we're not trying anything much here. It's a candle. I just checked how it looks in the viewfinder, and to be honest, on the camera it looks so much better than it does in real life. Plus, I don't know, yes, you can see it. It feels like somebody touched it with their fingers before. Ew, that's gross. And that's how it looks up close. The scent is sandalwood, something very musky. I do like it, but I usually never really burn candles. I do buy them for home, but I never use it. I'm scared of formaldehydes, and I prefer to stay away from any kind of candles. And I will tell you this, if you think all of it is just one big myth, let me share a little bit of my own research. Well, it wasn't even much of a research, it was more of a coincidence. My husband loves burning candles, but I always knew that it's not good for your health. And you know what helped me to convince him to stop with the candles? Both downstairs and upstairs, we have Dyson Big and Quiet. So these are the biggest, most advanced air purifiers by Dyson. And every time we lighten up a candle, it goes completely bonkers. It's not turning red, it turns purple, which is like the end of the horrible air spectrum. You can say it's just a reaction to burning, but I'll tell you this. In comparison to unscented pure wax candles, which don't give much of a reaction, they're like in the orange zone, the scented candles make our Dyson air purifier go absolutely crazy, and it stays purple for like another, I don't know, usually we'll lighten it up at the end of the day, so it does stay purple till the moment we go to bed. And the second Dyson in the other room is also reacting, not as crazily, but it still does. So if you think it still is a conspiracy, it's up to you, but for me it was proof enough. It's been a hot minute. I've been browsing for number 7. Okay, I see. As soon as I complain, everything gets resolved. Number 13 is stuck to it. Let's put you over here. Why were they on the same shelf? Finally, some good news, and we have Augustinus butter. And that's not the rich cream, but the cream. I love how Augustinus butter is just there being like, yeah, it's the cream. It's the eye cream. It's retinol serum. That's it. No need to add extra details. There's major controversy taking place around the quality of Augustinus butter products. I'm more of a spectrum that it doesn't work for me, but as I mentioned earlier many times, my husband absolutely loves it. Yet in the comments, there are a lot more negative things that people have to say versus positive one. But for me, it wasn't always a success though. Let's see what's in number 8. And I'm sure my husband is gonna love his new Augustinus butter piece because he's a big fan. In the meantime, let's see, maybe there's something in number 8 for me. Something that I would actually love. And here we have Eyelights by RMS. Apply to eyelids using brush or fingers. Begin at center and blend outwards. Fast drying, so blend swiftly. Okay, and what is this thing for? I understood. It's the same technique as some people treat toothpaste. So I think you just kind of push it in and twist it so that you can use it completely without losing much of a product. Oh, I'm excited. The shade is cold pink. It very much resembles the color of the packaging, and let's see what it has to offer. Oh, it's very thick. I think it's a pigment. It's a very cold shade for me, and also it feels cold. It's if your hands were wet and then you blew lightly on them like this. Oh, it completely dried out. It is almost smudge proof, but I wouldn't say that it is completely so. You can kind of ruin the shimmer part, but I don't think you're gonna rub your eyes so harshly anyway. Despite being cold pink in shade, it has a bit of a bronze undertone. Oh, that's an interesting product. And that's how it looks like on the fingers. Let's see how easy it is to wash it off. Oh, it ended up being super easy. It's rather good news, but I gotta say, out of the entire box, this pusher thing got me excited the most. Let's see what's coming next, and what number was it? It was number 8. We're like 30% through. And number 9 was easier to find. It's a small one, but small boxes and advent calendars do not necessarily mean something bad. It's like jewelry. It could be something great, and let's see. It's a perfume. It's called Angel Dust, and the writing is both Cyrillic and Latin. That's quite a creative name that I would not dare to pronounce.
Tonight we're celebrating the launch of our new perfume with Fugazzi called Angel Dust.
Butchering names could be my full-time job. Let's spray it on the box. I never dare to spray on myself. Oh, that's a very nice smell. I like it. I never dare to spray on myself first because I really get irritated by certain scents. Then I have to immediately drop everything and wash it off. Remember in Harriet's advent calendar, there was a perfume. I think it was by Harriet's exclusive, and it smelled just like an expensive hotel lobby. And I gotta say, this one is giving me the same feeling. It's kind of funny. But would I wear it myself? I don't think so. Surprisingly though, in my perception, I think the name matches it so perfectly. If somebody asked me if that could smell like angel dust, I would probably say yes. There's no particular reason, it's just my perception. And let's see how I'm gonna perceive number 10. This is exciting. It's a brand called Gitti. I don't know what the name sounds like. It is supposed to be this innovative nail polish. Woo! It's been a while since I used regular nail polish though, and it smells intense. Number 11 is a big one. Serum, I hope. Oh, this brand I did have experience with before. I actually owned an eye cream from them, and I think that eye cream was like 80-90 euros. Very pricey, but that's about as much as I know about this brand. Look how creative their package opens up. Oh, I like that. Okay, let me open it up a little bit more. It says Your Skin Reborn, and I love that it's a contrast color on the inside. You know this trend that when you have like a chest of drawers or a closet of any sort, and then you open the door and it's some beautiful bold color on the inside? Oh, for me that's my dream. But for that one I probably have to color it myself, and I don't think I'm that good at it. It actually looks like it was made out of cement, but it's glass. I think it looks oh. It also smells like it was made out of cement. I'm just reading. It's 100% clean, 97% natural origin. I don't like fragranced skincare, but also I don't really love when the smell gets so real. Oh, it smells horrible. I gotta research if it is supposed to smell like that or it just got spoiled. It's not a rotting smell or anything, but it just smells weird. It's a mask, it's not a cream. Somehow I assumed it was a cream. It's a nourishing gel cream mask engineered with Mutha rebirth technology. Yeah, what they promise us inside of the box. Our advanced renewal blend harnesses postbiotics. I only know prebiotics. And plant-based bio-powered ingredients inspired by the flora and nutrients found on baby skin. Somehow this description sounds wrong. It feels weird, no? This luxurious yet powerful concentrate helps restore the look of skin's vitality. Re-experience with the skin you were born with. Okay, but first I gotta figure out if that smell is supposed to be there or something's off. So far, it's not my favorite advent calendar. I hope it's gonna get better. How many times did I say that already? 20? And it's only number 11. Let's see number 12. It's a small one, maybe it's a palette. Go back. I think it's a blush. Let's see how much of a psychic I am. Maybe I am. Okay, no, I don't think so. Okay, I withdraw my complaints. It's Chantecaille. I'm not sure how to say it correctly.
I am Sylvie Chantecaille, the founder of Chantecaille.
This is a highly luxurious brand. They have stunning highlighters and blushes, and it's just a work of art. It's very unexpected because it's probably the nicest smelling mascara in my entire life. The packaging is beautiful, and that is Faux Sils. What does that even mean? There are so many things I don't know today. Longest lash mascara in black. And then in the next sentence, it says it creates the super volume of the original. Okay, Faux Sils mascara with additional peptides that help build stronger, longer lashes. Simply apply like a normal mascara. There's one more sentence. With continuous use, natural lashes appear longer and fuller. As much as I'm excited about it, I would love to look into the technology behind it, because to be honest, recently I'm absolutely terrified by lash and brow growing serums, because it seems like those serums, as a side effect, can dissolve that little fat that you have under your eyes that actually makes them look normal. Without it, the area around your eyes is gonna appear a little bit more hollow, and that is exactly the effect that those lash and brow growing serum can have, and they often do. So I stay out of it at all costs. Plus, in my more youthful years, I did add some filler because the area around my eyes is naturally more hollow, and that creates an extra shadow when the level between your main face volume differs drastically from the volume around your under eye area. So I will only try it out after I do my research. Yet it would be my first product from this brand, and even though it could have been a more exciting one, I'm still very curious to try it. And I hope number 13 has something curious to try too. It's another small one. I don't know, and we noticed I'm not a psychic. Okay, I know what it is, and as much as I love the product, that is a sample. You usually get those for a purchase. I think the same batch is behind both Harrods and this advent calendar, because this is not looking good so far. But either way, let me tell you a little bit about the product. The brand is Dr. Levy. It's a Swiss brand, and the product is Eye Booster Concentrate, which is powered by intense stem cell. And I gotta be honest, it's a really nice eye cream. Plus, I have a special device that is supposed to make the absorption of this cream a lot more efficient. I will definitely cover those in my review of beauty devices that I am planning to get done soon. But let's not forget, I have a lot of plans. So it takes a little bit of time for me to film everything, but I do it step by step. And as most of those videos require extensive research, it does take a little bit more time than, well, let's say unpacking, where you just sit down and react to what pops up. I feel like that would be a really fun topic to cover, and let me know if there are any particular devices that you're most curious about, and I will see if I have those, and if I do, I will definitely test it, or maybe I will even purchase it for the sake of the video. So please let me know, I'm so curious. And if there are devices that you feel like actually work, also let me know. You know, the only thing that could save this advent calendar is if number 14 actually did have a device inside. This is a brand I had to research for one of the earlier advent calendars. It's a lipstick, and I hope it's the one with a very fun package, because when I googled it, I was really curious about... No. Well, I will attach the picture somewhere here. The packaging of this Lisa Eldridge brand is really fun. Okay, it's a red lipstick. Ooh. And to be honest, it's the second time. I think you can even see it, that it was touched before. Ew, who touched my advent calendar lipstick before me? That is so gross. It's not like it's some kind of crime, but I gotta be honest, there's a need to have a little bit of a better quality control when it comes to this advent calendar, and also maybe next year find a different person who's gonna design the product. Oh, the lid is magnetic. Fun. But I don't think it's my shade of red, plus I barely ever wear red lipstick. Maybe I will save it out for a potential future giveaway. Number 15 comes next. and it's right in the middle. By the way, correct me if I'm wrong, but this advent calendar only has 24 numbers, right? Let me check the ones with letters. Yeah, I think so. I know some people might see it wrong, but I'm ready to complain that this advent calendar hasn't had any double product numbers yet. And yes, you can say, don't you want a little bit too much? But at this point in time, all the other advent calendars within this price range did. So I think I'm pretty much in my right to complain. And this one is Professor Dr. Steinkraus. What is it? Support local? Because it sounds very German. Yes, it is a German brand. I've never heard about it before. We have triple peel, so it's exfoliating solution. And based on what? Okay, vitamin, niacin, botanicals, biomimetica. It's a very natural one. Usually all my exfoliating solutions are based on acids, so I don't really know how I'm gonna feel about it, but let's see. It would be fun to try something different, because at this point in time, every exfoliating solution on the market is based on some kind of acid, so it's been a while that I have seen an exfoliator that was, I hope it's not a scrub. Okay, no, it's not. I'm not gonna spread it around because maybe it's very effective, so I'd better be careful. And I think this one requires a little bit more in depth of a test. And now it's time for number 16. That is quite close. Oh, that's brand called Ceremonia. I actually truly enjoy their heat and SPF protection spray with guava. I use it pretty much every day. It reminds me of e.l.f. Grip Setting Spray because of how thin the mist is. And to be honest, if you have fine hair, that's a perfect solution for you. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing. The texture is very similar to our exfoliator. Oh, it smells very nice and sweet. It resembles the spray that I mentioned earlier, which is kind of cool. Oh yes, they're from the same line, and this is a hair mask for damaged hair. Let's see what number 17 has to offer. To be honest, I am highly underwhelmed by this advent calendar so far, and the problem is not even value. I'm sure that we're gonna add it all up and it's gonna be a pretty good number, but the products are quite underwhelming, in my personal opinion so far. Let me know what you think. Maybe you love it. I would be very curious, and maybe I will even change my mind. But so far, we have another perfume. I think so. Oh no, it's a serum in quite a fabulous packaging. The box looks quite luxurious, and let's see what's inside. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm not as fascinated by this advent calendar because in this price range, you get so much better. Like this year, Space & K was amazing for its skincare choices, and Cult Beauty was simply an absolute win for me. And I gotta say, I can imagine if you buy full size of this serum, you get very nice packaging, but so far, it feels a little bit too plastic. It makes me think of Wicked's pH reacting lip balm. This one is Definitive Hyalurone Activator, and the reason why I'm not familiar with a brand that actually sounds like Atua? I apologize for butchering the name. It's a German brand, and I think this calendar a little bit too much supports local. Even though, do I respect that? Yes. If you like German products, which I don't really know many brands of, then it's a perfect advent calendar for you. For me, it's just a bunch of products I've never heard anything of before. But I gotta be honest, German or not, if a product is good, if the brand actually has good price to value ratio, and there's a word out there about it, but this one's I haven't heard anything about ever before. Most of it. So I don't know how I feel about it. If I could return this advent calendar, I would, and get my 300 euros back. Yes, I would. So it's not promising. And not a single double. What kind of advent calendar is that? A little bit of a disappointing one, I guess. Number 18. 18 is a small one again. Something is very small here. It's a pencil by Sweed. Again, made in Germany. It's a dusty brow, so it is an eyeliner, a brown. Sorry, it's not brow. Did you know that Sweed was a German brand? I just found out. The shade is nothing special. In my opinion, it's a little bit too dry for an eye pencil. Drawing anything on the eyelids is already complicated enough. Don't make your formula too dry. There's no need to make it harder than it already is, I think. Well, so far it's really hard for me to stay excited. Is it as bad as Harriet's advent calendar? I don't even know at this point in time. It's been a long time since I unpacked that one, and I do feel highly underwhelmed. And it still is out for the sale. So if by any chance you are a major lover of the brands that are present out here, you still have your chances to buy it. And we'll see what's in number 19 so far. Whitening pan. It's for teeth, and whatever the brand is, my take on products like that is if you want to make your teeth whiter, go to the doctor. Go to annual dentist checkup and do teeth cleaning, but using products like that is very ambiguous for me because A, whether you want it or you don't, you do swallow a part of some aggressive formula. Plus, my friend broke her tooth whilst eating a ham sandwich. My implication here is that a lot of people have quite sensitive teeth, and risking it with an unknown formula. Okay, I'm sure that they have all the certifications passed and stuff, but my question is, would this exact formula fit your teeth without consulting with a dentist? I wouldn't do that. And also probably I won't be buying this advent calendar next year because, well, is there anything I have to say? Is there anything I have to say? But this beats it. It's in a beauty advent calendar. For me, it's underwhelming. Let me know if you think otherwise. Honestly, I might as well be wrong. It's just, for me, the brands are... Well, the packaging here is quite unusual. It feels very recycled. The brand is Essentials, and it's Revitalizing Cream with Peptides Complex, Fermented Turmeric Extract, Vitamin E, Marine Prebiome, Hyaluronic Acid, Vegetable Squalane, and Shea Butter. I feel like the formula is a little bit too heavy for me, but for dry skin, this cream does sound promising. Let's check what's inside. That's how it looks on the inside. Nothing special. With this advent calendar, I don't even have much to share because I haven't used any of this product before. It smells just like a regular cream. I don't know if you would be able to see, but my hand over here is completely covered by some kind of scrub particles. Something that feels like glitter, and my skin is peeling off. I'll cover it up with Revitalizing Cream and hope for the best. What's that? It feels like large glitter. Is it you, Dr. Steinkraus? I don't trust you. The cream is neither too thick nor it is too thin. It's pretty average in formula. I think it would be hard to say something until you try, so... But as for the brand, I've never heard anything about them. And we move on to number 21. Let's see. Okay, it's Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Lip Bath. I am really trying to stay excited. Oh, yes, I am happy to see Charlotte Tilbury finally, but the shade is Pillow Talk, and I feel like, haven't we tried it before already? Yes, we did. We got it from Charlotte Tilbury Advent Calendar. The shade is pretty, and I feel like it's gonna be quite well off on any skin tone, but the applicator here, despite being exciting in its heart shape, it is really inconvenient to use because it gets stuck at the entrance of the tube and generally does apply quite patchy on the lips. So I wouldn't say that this is my favorite applicator ever. Well, it's not that it's not my favorite. I really didn't see any need for it. Plus, it's not very soft either, so I don't really understand what was the thinking process behind it, but that's just my personal preference. Yet I gotta say it was refreshing to finally see, well, Charlotte Tilbury. With number 22, we only have 3 more days left, so let's see if something good is coming up soon. I think it's Byredo. Yes, it's quite an overhyped brand, but a lot of people swear by it and I can believe them. Ooh, At least it's not a mini like that. It's a cute one. I like that. Okay, that I like. I really wanted to have a perfume from this brand, but no matter how many testers I've tried, nothing really clicked for me. So I never ended up buying it, even though I wanted to be like everybody else. I'm like, oh. Despite the cuteness of the package, there's no applicator of any sort. So what are you gonna do, like this? Oh. Okay, it doesn't smell too bad, and I'm almost at the finish line. So if I hate it, I can always wash it off very soon. It's quite comforting, but to my taste, they're very, well, plain. This one smells like freshly washed linen. As you can see, I'm not very much of a clean girl, so it might not necessarily be a perfume for me. I'm more sandalwood and musk, preferably combined with something fruity or floral, so I might not be a target audience, but I feel like my sister is gonna love it. As a brand, it was fun to try, and let's see, maybe number 23 would be a double, triple, quadruple. Do you remember that one from Cult Beauty Advent Calendar? If you haven't seen it, you have to see that review. It was such a cool advent calendar. Mine was a limited edition, and that one was sold out in one day, and this one is a supplement? A chocolate? I understand it's sugar reduced, organic, and got a Nourish award, but I'm not here for the chocolate. Let's try. It does smell nice, but I did not spend 300 euros to receive chocolate in number 23. And I mean, and a piece so little. Guys, please let me know which one do you hate more, Harrods or this one? Because I feel like if you don't hate this one now, you're crazy. I feel like it's a healthy take on Dubai chocolate, but nobody asked for it. Nobody did. Nobody. This is bad. This is a very bad advent calendar. We didn't get to the conclusions yet. I haven't seen the big 24, but correct me if I remember it wrong, but I feel like even Harrods advent calendar had doubles. But oh my god, do you remember that red MAC lipstick in number 25? One item of red lipstick. It's insane, but this beats it. It's a piece of chocolate in a beauty advent calendar. Let's put it in the front as a definition of shame. Whoever designed this has to feel. And I thought outbidding Harrods was impossible, but no. You managed. Bad job. It's one piece and it's something bigger. Okay, it's Barber Sturm, everything eye patches. There's so much conversation around the fact that eye patches and those one-time masks can create a greenhouse effect on your skin and actually make it worse. Ooh. I feel like it wants out at all costs. It cannot hold itself inside. The Goetz soak tint doesn't smell at all, which is an advantage. I think it's a German brand too, a very expensive one. I do have a minimal experience with the brand, and let me show you why it's minimal. Just check how tiny this little jar is. It's extremely teeny tiny, and that was hyaluronic serum. I actually kept the packaging to show how teeny tiny this little hyaluronic acid was. This brand is supposed to be molecular cosmetics, but the hyaluronic acid is a really cheap product. It doesn't have to cost so much. Plus, there's so much controversy around the hyaluronic acid in general. Many scientists doubt that it even works in the first place. That's it, no more. Can you guess how I feel? Well, with this number 24 and especially number 23, I need your help to decide which one is worse, Harrods Advent Calendar or Niche Beauty. Mind you, both of them are over 300 euros. Okay, Harrods Calendar is 10% more expensive, but I was able to get a discount on it, so it actually pretty much equals the price at around 300 euros. And I think I don't like them equally much. Let me know what what you think in the comments below, and there's not much I have to say, except for the fact that I would love to see you in the next video. So if you like this one, please give it a like and subscribe. And as always, yours sincerely, the Groot. Bye!